changed quite a bit since the years I attended. They've had a fantastic modernization of the curriculum. The building itself has been changed with new classrooms. The music room is a very good example. In the years that I attended, that area of the building wasn't used at all. It was an open air area, and now it's used by the children to learn to play musical instruments, to learn about music, and to put on shows that they do quite frequently. Until the age of 11, I'd never attended school, and it was a very new experience. I had been, well, besides my family, I had been living a rather isolated life prior to that, because a child who is home tutored, as I was, doesn't have the stimulation of children in a classroom, of meeting new people, having new challenges every day. And the school does challenge the children to go beyond their own expectations.
That's all right. George, try it one more time. Come on. Go ahead, George. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote general welfare, and ensure the blessings of liberty for liberty, I don't know, for ourselves to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
There's one thing about the school that hasn't changed, and that's the atmosphere of, well, the positive atmosphere that permeates the whole place. You walk in the door and you feel it. The building doesn't look like much from the outside, but once you get in, the attitude of the staff, the faculty, gives the children a feeling of what they can do, what they can accomplish, and not what limitations they may have because of a physical disability. That is something that just is put aside. The children are encouraged to do as much as they can and more.
They laugh, they joke around, they're serious, and I find that in many of my projects, which I feel are good for them.
Huh? Is it working? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Keep going. A little harder. All right? Yes, of course you did. See that? Oh.
My parents learned about the existence of school purely by chance. And it seems amazing after all those years of being in and out of hospitals and seeing so many doctors that no one had ever mentioned the existence of a school for handicapped children in Boston. But once they did find out about the school, they were astonished by one aspect, and that was that everything was free. The school is financed through legacies, bequests, and gifts. And due to the generosity of those who support the school, it is possible to provide a completely free education to all the children who attend. Because the school is small, individual attention can be given to each child. And in the past few years, the addition of the Resource Center has helped many children who need special help in certain areas, such as reading. And it's interesting to know the range of academic courses have really been broadened tremendously. In earlier years, there was a definite emphasis on the vocational aspects, but in more recent years, there is much more emphasis on academic courses, such as the mathematics courses offered, the science courses such as biology and chemistry. Many of the kids have a chance to go on field trips throughout the year. This gives them a chance to see for themselves some of the things they may have been studying about. For example, one group went to the Museum of Fine Arts this year. Vocational courses are still offered, such as bookbinding, printing, woodworking, and business courses. The children are provided free transportation to and from school, as well as free medical and dental services and physical therapy for those who need it. Of course, lunch is free too.
1, 2, 3.
School brought me out of isolation and taught me to be self-reliant and independent. And those are assets that are important to anyone, but I think especially to a person with a physical handicap. You know, learning to do things for yourself, to live your own life the way you wish to live it, and not to let barriers, whether it be other people's attitudes or physical barriers like stairs and narrow doorways that confront a person in a wheelchair. If you have that self-reliance and independent attitude, these things can be overcome very easily.
1, 2, 3, 4. You do yourself. Count it. You count yourself.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I just fucking shot myself.